Inside lane, missing exits, glued to the pavement. Between the lines, I'll keep my gaze straight ahead as the last stop flies by. No more waiting for the gun to fire. No more walking through revolving doors. I've gone around once, and I don't need to go around anymore. Break away, forget your sober case. Stop dwelling on empty words. Not fiction, but this.
See you on the other side. Stay alive. Stay alive. I got to keep it together. Keep it together.
Alright, well, I was gonna start, but YouTube says my stream health is bad. The put low. Not quite sure what that means. I am watching a stream, and I think a couple other people are too. We're just gonna see how this looks. Didn't have any problems doing this previously, and I think I've turned the bitrate down as well. So I'm just gonna forge ahead. Man, gotta fill these jars. I've really been favoring the twin daggers. That's definitely where I put most of my I want to say I want to keep saying souls, but it's what it cells, right? Yeah. Watch one Patrick Klepek watch and play and talk about this game. It's like, oh, I don't really get the Dark Souls comparisons. Really? Dead Cells, Darks. I don't know. It's like it's right in the title. It definitely wears the influence on its sleeve. Yes, there's no bonfires. Yes, it doesn't have like any story at all. But as far as like how the gameplay is designed. Sure, yeah, it takes a lot of influence from other games like Castlevania as well. I think specifically Symphony of the Night, but come on. Sure. Wow. I've really been liking the turrets. Especially in the later levels where there's just so many guys you have to deal with in like a single room. Cheesing them out with with a horizontal turret and something else is usually a grenade, has been working out pretty well. Alright, always go for health first. Save my butt countless times. How's the stream? Stream health, still bad. Wonder if this is... Well, that... Okay, yeah. That sounds like... You gotta change your scene. Yeah, probably. That might help. Hey, there we go. Wow. I've done 5 of these already, and that's the first time I've just completely spaced on changing the scene. That's probably why YouTube says they weren't receiving video, because it's just the exact same thing. Let's see now. Whatever. I gonna fool around in this room here. I wasn't gonna make it to that time-locked door anyways. Okay, I'm seeing gameplay. I thought that was weird that I wasn't seeing anything. Man. Alright, so you didn't miss much. There's a couple... Man, this music sucks, but it's not copyrighted. Didn't miss much. I did only, what, 3 minutes in? And I haven't taken any hits yet, so that's fine. Start off with the twin daggers. Bloodsower 2, ice grenade, a amulet which isn't a damage reduction amulet, so see you later. Oh yeah, let's make that. Oh boy, let's make that turret even cheesier. +1 skills. Whoop. Over the blood shield. Yeah. He's gonna do shit like that. Wait, am I already at the... Ooh. Should probably backtrack. Backtracking is so easy in this game. Like, I don't feel any kind of way when I look at that map and say like, oh yeah, I totally missed like a whole wing. Because I can just do that. And I am already there, so... Frost Blast, are you kidding me? Come on. If that's all that's in this wing... Teleport thing, which I still haven't gotten yet, and this is a shortcut to the old sewers, or toxic sewers, whatever. Those areas with the warp... Not this warp. The areas that lead you to the side areas, like toxic sewers, they always look the same. So, which is nice. You can always tell if you're heading towards one and then avoid it, or know that you're heading toward it and go through. I might start doing that now that I've gotten quite a few upgrades. I don't necessarily need to fight that boss over and over again on level 4 or 5. Except to maybe like farm currency, which I'm okay with. Man, this, like, the art in this room especially looks so cool. And I think like the color changes after you fill up your potion. Like it's kind of red up here, and there's like a thing in that vial. I don't need that now. Okay, well, we won't get to test that theory out. Yeah, the movement is like super smooth and fluid. Yeah, you have a double jump right off the bat, and then you can chain it into a roll like whenever. I was saying on an earlier stream that the movement... Ooh! Ow. The movement actually reminds me a lot of Ori. It's got this like very fluid feel to it, and it's fairly tight and like really well animated as well. The problem I've been finding with it, oh, this leads to a side area, is that it's like it feels too good to move, so you always want to do it. You always want to like ninja around and speed through and just slash guys, but you get punished for that a lot. So the earlier levels have trained me to play like this, where I'm just whipping around, slashing dudes, playing like a Ninja Gaiden style or something. But the later levels will just like, yeah, you guys will swarm you and hit stun lock you, and it's bad. So it does make you feel very confident though that you can use your movement. Even if you have bad items, you can use your movement to avoid enemies. It's also really important because positioning plays like a huge... Since it's 2D and not 3D, there's no like sidestepping dudes. You have to position yourself just right sometimes. And I think the developers knew that the movement was really good because they have those like timed doors. So if you just speed through a level, you'll get to a door which locks after a certain period of time, and then you can go through it, and there's usually money and blueprints behind it. But usually to get to those doors, you have to skip. You probably have to run through some areas or skip them entirely. It also sort of balances out, like, if you're not feeling confident about... Say you're on, like, really low life, and you don't want to, like, put yourself in danger, you'll get to those doors, and you'll sort of make up what you lost in money, so it's okay. It's grenade +1 strength, that's good. These guys aren't so bad. Ooh, twin daggers, 2 plus 100% on burning target. Nice. Hopefully I find a fire grenade. Yeah, I read the patch notes, and I think they were putting even more fire weapons in, which sounds really good. Because I keep finding items with that do more damage to burning people, so looking forward to that. Oh, ow. Oh yeah, another thing is, I think I'm going to keep mentioning this on every stream, but whenever you take damage, there's like a recovery bar. So if you continue to do damage to enemies, like right now, you'll see my health bar actually refilling up in that orange area. So it forces you to kind of, if you get hit, it kind of forces you to go on the attack. Which is cool. Little secret blocks here. A la the like wall turkeys from Castlevania. It's a nice touch. Use teleport. So, and they hit really fast. Let's see here. I've barely used. I don't think I've used any of my items this run at all. I should probably start doing that. There's a jump attack. Yeah, the benefits of having that level 2 weapon and having it upgraded is that I could usually take most enemies down at this stage before they even get a swing in. Alright. Guess, yeah, just keep dumping them into the gold recovery. Don't use too much gold, but now that I have that, it's like 65%, I can save it. I can save it up like over several runs if I don't use it. So wait for when I do have a good item to buy and be able to buy it is a really good strategy. Okay. Might talk less in this area because it's where shit starts to get real. You have enemies that these guys can throw projectiles through walls. The enemies take more damage and also dish out more. And there's also these pits that if you get knocked off of and fall into, you don't die instantly. Ow, ow. Ooh, okay. When I said I wasn't going to talk as much. Alright. Probably should start slowing down a little bit. And approaching these rooms more methodically. Those magicians or sorcerers or whatever we want to call them. Ooh. Never take the throwing knife unless it has shots pierce the first target. And this one does, so I'm going to take it. Yeah, those dudes are fine if you're in the same room as them. It's the problem becomes if they see you like a room over, they'll just start firing projectiles at you. And if there's more than one of them, it kind of turns into a bullet hell level pretty quickly. Okay, some good layout so far. Nice. It's been a while since I picked up one of these power-ups. So I'm perfectly balanced. I'm at 2 health, 2 strength, and 2 skills. And I'm gonna pick up plus skills. And that, oh, there's a time door. What was that? 4 minutes ago, so yeah. Would have had to rush through those early levels in order to get that. Oh. So you can also roll in the air to get an invincibility frame. So if you see one of those fireballs or whatever approaching you in the air, you can still roll through it. It is a little harder to time it. Okay. This is a room where I probably want to use items. Oh boy. Oh, well. God, I hate those things. Oh, like Bloodborne. It kind of is like Bloodborne in some ways. Yeah, you know what? I don't have a PS4, so haven't actually played. My Bloodborne experience is purely watching other people play it on streams. Should probably swap these around. Yeah, I'd be interested to know what kind of... So, I don't... Wow, I've never found a power-up like that just in the walls. Huh. Yeah, since I haven't played it, I'd be kind of interested to know from people who have what kind of similarities there are between this game and Bloodborne. Okay, that's a shortcut. I know there are a lot of other weapons, because I picked up blueprints in some of the much later levels, but never been able to... In order to be able to find them, you have to carry the blueprint all the way to the end of the level, and I usually pick up like 1 or 2, and then just die. Like, not soon afterwards. So I know there's like a couple more swords. There seem to be like some larger, heavier swords, and then there's like a rapier, which I'm assuming is like quick. And there might be some more magic too. Actually, I thought I had a lot of the items unlocked, but I think there's more than I thought. And again, this game is in early access, so I'm almost positive they'll be adding, that is some of what they'll be adding in future updates, is more items and weapons, which is super cool. Provide some more variety in the runs. Okay, what do we got here? Force shield, assault shield, nothing crazy. Getting a good loadout on these first levels isn't as important. Okay, so I'm gonna pick up the knife storm because that's free. It's not as important because usually the items you find in the later levels are so much better. Ooh, should probably flash those dudes. They're better, they do more damage. They'll typically have more of the effects, and the effects is once you start to find some, like say you find plus burning, you can start building your character around that. At least in the run. I'm gonna go strength. This door switch. Ow. With the strength, I should be hitting these guys. Level 3 strength with the twin daggers. I should be able to get my hits in before they can get any of theirs in. Which is key. Now let's... no. I guess that room doesn't change if you refill your potions. But it did. Just trying to ledge grab there and failing. So one of the, I think the boss right after this level is literally called the incomplete one. Like, I don't know if he's like actually an incomplete like enemy encounter, or if that's like I don't know, that's like kind of a nod to being in early access. It's weird. It kind of feels like a complete boss fight because like it has all the phases. It has like an enrage timer. This level looks a little bit like kind of plain, but I guess no more plain than anything else here. More strength, I think. Using D-pad for most of this because I just find the inputs are a little bit snappier, and you don't really need to use diagonals at all. Roll away from those guys. Ow! Meant to flash them before they could hit me. Flash these guys though. What does that flash actually? Nothing special. Okay. The knife storm spawns some weird crawler enemies when the people it hits die, which is nice. It'll help you finish off any additional enemies in the room. Yeah, the reaction of this game's... Wow. As soon as I start talking. Yeah, the reaction of this game's been mixed, at least critically anyways. Like, I think it's fairly popular on Steam, but a lot of people seem to be saying that there's some fatigue with there's some fatigue with roguelikes, and comparing it to Flint Hook and sort of saying like, well, why does this need to be a roguelike? And I think I can't remember who it was, but someone did make a point of saying like, you know, if this game in particular had been like, ow, oh my god. What was that? That just looked like 7 hits on that thing. I wrote it all the way down. Anyways, yeah, someone made the remark that yeah, if the levels had been sort of like a handcrafted castle, like in Castlevania, instead of just like randomly generated levels, then you know that might have been a bit better. Like, I feel like each of the areas, personally, I feel like each of the areas has enough personality that it doesn't feel like, you know, you're still going through, let's say, areas of the castle. The great like art has a lot to do with that, but I don't know. Like, to me, it feels like enough, but I can see how some people might be like, it's just, you know, it's the same thing every time. You're forced to replay these areas quite a lot, so you know, it doesn't have the thing of Castlevania where you sort of move past an area and then, you know, there's backtracking, so you know, I'm fine with that. If the art had sort of like less personality or wasn't as distinct for each area, then yeah, I could see burning out playing the same areas over and over again. And I really like the variety that the randomized like item pickups have. I don't think I'd want a progression, because usually in something like Castlevania, I would probably just find... Oh, forgot that those drop away. I'd probably just find a item and weapon combination or a build that works and stick with that. I wouldn't be experimenting so much with items and, you know, changing up where I put my points. Yeah, I would probably just like stick to what I knew and what I was good at, and then not change. But I'd probably also be forced to, yeah, not change up my tactics very much. I'd be like too attached, because right now what I figured is that there's eventually you come to a boss. It's like actually at the exit of the ramparts, you come to a boss, and the builds that work best for me on these earlier levels are ones with area damage, like flashbangs and grenades and the knife, which like basically just damages enemies in a large area in every direction. But that's terrible for fighting the boss. So later on, I kind of have to like look out for stuff that does a lot of single target damage and will help me survive. So I have to change my tactics, and I have to switch off of a lot of the items that I have been using. Whereas in like a traditional linear game, where you're not, you know, again, you've invested a lot into, you might have invested a lot into your skills and items, and you're saying like, well, you know what, I'll just make do with what I have. And in turn, I imagine that frees up the designers to like really create some unique... I haven't seen any of the other... I think there might only be like 2 sort of bosses in this game right now. There's this one, and there's apparently one at like much later on. I imagine as a designer, you'd feel like, okay, we can really experiment with the boss fights and the encounters and the mechanics in them, because players might feel more comfortable in switching up their tactics. Like right now, I think there's only one item. I'd like to see some more like aerial enemies, and like even an aerial boss, maybe like a flying boss, the top of a tower or something. Because a lot of the items don't really require, like, basically. Oh, that's not. There's no platform underneath there. Apart from. Just really wanted to avoid that damage. Yeah, apart from a couple enemies, they don't really force you to like move around too much, or use thrown items. Speaking of which. Okay, this is kind of good and bad. Wow. As you probably saw in my previous run, those guys can be extremely dangerous in packs, because they just kind of form an orderly line and all wind up to hit you. And usually only block so many. So what I want to do is use my flashbangs. Use my flashbangs and my my knives to damage them all at once. Try to take them out. Ooh. Sort of drawing them into little groups like that helps as well. So all these guys. Yeah. Ow. Alright, getting good luck with the, I'm gonna, it's tempting to get like 5 health, or 5 strength, but I'm gonna play it safe and get health. Oh, no. Please, no one else at me. Oh god, there's still a guy there. Oh. That was a feint. It's a misdirection. Okay, some good stuff in here so far. And some plus skills. What do we got here? I got a lot of plus skill items that can replace my actual flashbang. Does more damage, doesn't stun any longer, cooldown's the same. Enemies hit explode upon death. Freeze, so they freeze and they explode, or they explode in a frozen blast. And more damage on poison targets, which is... Yeah, none of my items poison anyone, so... Unfortunately, won't be getting that extra... Ow. Be careful. Taking a bit too much damage here. Oh. Fire grenade +1 strength. Definitely does way more damage than my flashbang. Doesn't stun. But it gives you +1 strength, so it's quite a lot of strength. Yeah, that's like the weak hit in that twin dagger combo chain already like finishes one of his archers off. So that's good. What I'd really like at this point is to find, I was gonna say, to find an amulet. Damage reduction amulet. Because right now, yeah, hits take a lot off that health bar. Even though I have a lot of health. +1 health, well that'll help. That's really good. Apart from the throwing knife slot, I've got some pretty good items that are all boosting skills. They're not skills. They're all boosting. I don't know this. I guess they are like the skills. Nice. Burning and bleeding is really good together. Because they probably do enough damage over time on their own to finish most enemies off. Key to tackling those guys is to not let them let them get fire more than 2 projectiles off, because they start to box you in. Alright. The exit should be coming up here. Should have looked ahead. Wasn't even sure that there was a landing for me there. Okay, I think this is it. Alright. What am I taking into this fight? I'm in pretty good standing. Again, I really would have liked to get it. Let's check that. Okay, good. Yep, sorry, stream went down for a second there. Alright, so just gonna take a second here and see what I'm doing. My strategy is. So I don't have anything that has like stacking effects. Like, be nice if I had some. Be really nice if I had plus damage to burning targets on, well, anything. Because I have a fire grenade, or bleeding targets for that matter. Because I have knife storm. I'm basically just gonna try to throw those the knives and the grenades as much as possible, stack that damage, and roll away. Roll away a lot.
Are you afraid of the dark? Are you scared?
Okay, I'm doing like more than a decent bit of damage to this guy. But nope, roll away. Ow. I think this guy has his shield up way too much. Ow. 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 Oh boy. No, don't get trapped in the corner. No. Oh. Well, I was doing okay there for a bit. Oh, but he trapped me in a corner. I tried to roll through him, but I don't know, the shield blocked it or something. God damn it. Well, that's 2 runs. I usually limit the streams to 1 to keep the time down. So, and I think the giant bomb stream's probably starting soon as well. I haven't been going for that long, have I? live in like 24 minutes. I can keep going. I'll do another 20 minutes. Be a kind of long archive. That's fine. Okay, I'm gonna take the frost thing. The frost blast. I haven't used that much. Unfortunately, I haven't put any upgrades, invested any cells into it. So, like, I can't remember if you actually can even upgrade it. Alright, so that is a heart, which is basically a, I guess, an Ankh from Spelunky. So basically it's a second life. If you get to 0 health, it'll respawn you and refill some of your health bar. It's also, I think, I mean, the later level, it's one of the most expensive items in the game. Ow. At 3,000. What do we got? Ooh, infinite bow. 50% when your health is at maximum. Oh, that's I have not seen that effect before. I wonder if because it's yellow, it's like more rare. I'm gonna take it over to Frost Blast. Ooh, man. Some really good items. I want to save, so I have enough to go and back get that second life, but a triple jump is also really good. I don't think it's as good as a damage reduction amulet, though, so I am actually going to go and buy that heart, and then hope that I see a damage reduction amulet in a store, and buy that. Oh no, I forgot the heart goes in the amulet slot, so I won't be able to get both. Oh well, that's fine. I think this is gonna lead me to Toxic Sewers, which, so kind of like Dark Souls, and I guess Castlevania as well. Those side areas kind of like skip you ahead, I guess. Like they're, if level 2 is like, if the second level, if the promenade or whatever the hell they call it, is like, adds like 1 level of difficulty, the sewers add 2. You'll still go to level, and then you'll exit to level 3, and then there on level 3 there's a side area that again adds 2 more levels of difficulty. Or you can go face the boss. Plus 50 damage on a poison target. So basically the side areas are more difficult, but the items that drop are better there. And the enemies you kill give you more cells, and more currency. Electric 1. So at some point I may switch to just trying to. The problem is you can't. I mean, unless you're very, very careful and even a little bit lucky. It's pretty hard to take on those areas after, let's say, only getting... Ooh. After only getting, like, level 1's items and weapons, because they're usually not that strong. I'm already here. Oh, I see a... to get it to a teleport because I see a skill upgrade over there that I missed. Thank you, map. You pay 1,000 gold for it, that's no problem. I'm gonna get +1 health. because I like living. And I don't want to blow that that heart too early. So like the level 3 potion, which is like 3 charges of your flask, your healing flask. Which hopefully should prevent me from having to use that heart too soon. Or for some dumb shit. What's down here? Item and a chest. I haven't seen a curse chest in a while. They do exist. Nah. Even though I haven't used the bow that much, I think I like the bow better. Always useful to have something that can hit pesky enemies from range or flying enemies. Learn that the hard way. Oh shit. Okay. So, that guy's an elite. As soon as I hit him once, he'll start attacking me. He attacks faster, he has more health. And he teleports. The normal enemy teleports, but this guy teleports even more, I guess. Anyways, all right. Try to burn him down as quickly as I can. Oh god. Draw him out over here. Come on. Come on. Just do this, I guess. Is it not gonna teleport down towards me? I'm not fighting you over there. I know you have a shield. I should probably take out that shield then. Oh, get away from me. Please come away from your friends. Oh my god, this guy's fast. No, please get away from me. He's so low. I don't want to take any hits. Nice. What is that? Damage buffer with +1 strength. Very nice. No reason I needed to get hit there. What am I doing? Right, I can just shoot those guys with the bow. I don't need to... I was using that bow like a shield and waiting for him to, like, just before he was gonna hit me. There we go. Some, Mario Brothers style swing balls and chains. It's a timed door. This is a secret area. I'm gonna clear the rest of this level, try to get some items, and then come back to that. Right. That magnetic thing draws in their their bombs too. Careful. +1 skills. That'll be good for the... oh no. Pretty even. I think health. Because again, I have the heart still. Don't want to get into a situation where I just have like loads of health, but I can't seem to do any damage. Just being a stalemate with enemies later on. Where's the... oh, where's the... pump up, hit you, you a bunch. Alright, so far so good. That's the shortcut. That is secret. Coin of some sort. Let's see here. A lot of these shields. Not a big fan. How long does that damage buffer last? Each attack for 8 seconds. Okay, that's actually pretty generous. Also, it does have some wind up on it, so that's good. But it lasts a while. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to that side area. So here, I've yet to complete one of these, and I'm pretty sure they get harder the later you find them. I'm getting somewhat close. It's usually better when you have items so you can cheese dudes. It's just really hard to take, like, no hits whatsoever. Shield is super useful here. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Haha. Great. Let's keep doing that, maybe. Got 1 minute left. Also have to not take damage from those stupid spikes. .38 seconds. It's a good combo at least. Oh no! I really want to complete one of those eventually. Just to see like what the hell it gives you. Hopefully it's something really good, because I just really struggled to complete one of those. $23 cells. Ooh, if I make it through the ramparts, I'm probably going to get this gold collection, which won't mean much for me on this run, but might be more of those hearts later on. All right, serious time. We're gonna look ahead. We're gonna see who's there. We're not going to just stand in front as a dude winds up and tries to hit you. We're gonna duck under arrows. We're gonna roll through. not going to be baited onto an edge like that. I'm gonna drop whenever you can for some free damage. Ow. Come on. There we go. You're super annoying. Don't trap me in a corner. Please don't do that. Anything up here? Just these assholes. Oh, that dropped all the way down, huh? Smarter than you, faster than you. How dare you? Oh, you motherfucker. Ow. What the, what? Oh no. I really burned through that hard in this stupid room. You know what? Fuck you, shield guy. I don't care. I'm not coming back for you. This better be good. Electric whip, yay. Bleeding target I don't have. Throws a grenade. Electric whip I don't care. Although it's safer. It does way less damage though. With that and the... I can come back for later, I guess. Could you not just do me a... You are super annoying. How many sections of my health bar have I lost to you? Motherfucker. Oh, can't get up there. Great. Awesome, awesome. Should have used that teleport to teleport a lot higher. So where the hell is that guy? Where? How do I get into that room? There we go, all the way up. Oh, there's a bow. Do I have to like drop all the way? Oh no, I bet I have to use one of those like secret teleports to get there. It's like, nope, this is the same area. No point going down there. Ooh, just made it through there. Oh, should have... Idiot. Should have picked up that health first and then healed up, but oh well. Actually, maybe not. Wow. How did I not roll off that edge? Oh, it's so nice of you to all stack up in the same place. Carrot. Don't need it yet. Come back for you later, carrot. Oh, nice. +1 strength. That's useful. I'll get you all in the same. There we go. arrows. Huh. Oh well. Do I need to... What the hell were you... What are you doing here? Oh my god. More carrots? No. Oh, it's so good. Oh boy, it's Christmas. Damage dealt, doubled. Damage received, doubled. What? And, grenade. Okay, so here's the... So magnetic grenade and grenade are two extremely good items. Because they gather people together and I can just toss a grenade on them. But damage buffer with +1 strength and then the double damage daggers is a ton of damage. It's way too much damage. I'm gonna keep it. Alright, this is like actually a incredibly damaging setup here. I don't... Because if you hit me once with your stupid shield, I'm going to take like all of my health bar. I'm not getting that 50% damage for having full health. Just kind of a bummer on the Oh boy, this is suddenly become very risky. Nah. I think the exit is probably at the bottom here. I was gonna say I kind of want to skip all of it, but you know what? I just will. Yes. Okay, cool. I don't need to risk it. There's like 3 enemies. Okay, this is a good run so far. The double damage is really going to suck for that boss fight. I will keep a whole bunch of my gold for this run though, which is nice. Can I get any upgrades like right now to help me here? What do I have? The bow, the damage buffer, magnetic grenade, and daggers. So no to daggers, those are already fully upgraded. Can't afford that. So what do I want next? I can't leave this room without spending all my souls. What do I want for future runs? I think I want fire grenade. Alright. Wonder if I just damage buffer this guy and then keep hitting him with the daggers if he'll just keel over. There's only one way to find out, right? Damage buffer. Yep, that's it. A single hit from full health. Oh my god. Oh man. Well, that was a extremely risky setup, and I paid the price. That's been the Dead Cells run for today. It's more runs than I planned. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you guys tomorrow.